Hey everyone. So regarding the price list setup, we actually have several options for us to adjust. Now the options are the same for the following price list area. Let's say if we go over to the FloHub section, here we have all of my price lists. And then we also have a section that's called Style Kits, where we also have a number of style kits. So these settings on the side, they're all actually the same, except for the price list area. We have one extra setting, which is called privacy. So other than that, all of these tabs are the same. So in this video, we'll go over the following column and just kind of go over the settings step by step. Okay, and once again, these options will also apply to your style kit section as well. Alright, so heading over to our price list setup. First of all, we have the option to add in our price list title and the subtitle. You can also view the actual price list by clicking the following link, and then you can preview all of the content that you've added to this price list. Alright, next off, the colors section. Here you can adjust anything that is related to colors, so background, text, links, accent, menu, etc. Simply select the area that you want to adjust and add the color hex code into the following field. Alright, if you want to add an additional new custom color to the following palette, simply type in the hex code in this area as well. Okay, scrolling further down, we have a section that's called desktop logo. In this area, everything's pretty self-explanatory. Just upload the logo that you want to be used within desktop devices. Then we have menu type. Here select the menu layout that you want to use, and the header position. It can either be above or it can have the default layout, or it can be sticky, meaning that it always sticks to the top of the page as users scroll down your page. Okay, typography section. This is where you adjust all of the font settings within your price list. So here we have a number of fonts, starting from H1 all the way to H4, and then our regular paragraph text, and then our menu text, or the menu font. So click here if you want to adjust a font. Select your font family. So here we have standard fonts that you can use. As we scroll down, we have the option to select Google Fonts. And scrolling further down, for those of you who've uploaded custom fonts, you will have the option to add custom fonts as well, but they will be at the top of the following drop down, so you don't have to scroll all the way down to find them. Okay, and then you can also make certain adjustments such as size, kerning, font style, and so forth. Okay, so anything related to fonts you can adjust here. Alright, so let's head on over to our settings area. Within this section, you basically adjust the settings for your content. So add in the content width. This can be in pixels. Then you can add your currency, whether it's US dollars, euros, whatever it may be. You can add the settings here. Currency position to the right or the left of your actual pricing number. Okay, and then show inquiry form at the bottom of your page, yes or no. Show the calculator at the bottom. Show the menu, and then contact email. This is something that you need to add by default if you're going to actually use an inquiry form on your website. Okay, and then also select the language for this specific price list, as once again we do have several language options within the price list. Alright, so the custom thumb image, this is essentially for the following area here where you can add a preview of your price list. If you do not add a custom thumb image, what the system does is pretty much just takes a screenshot of the price list settings that you have. So it, first of all, aesthetically doesn't look that great. Second of all, it's probably just better to have some type of cover image for your price list. Okay. Next, for social links, this is pretty self-explanatory. Just add in all of your social media links into the following area. Privacy, you can set the privacy settings for your price list. It can either be public or you can add selected users, meaning you'll need to add in the user's name and email address. Then they will be emailed a link with a password to log in and view the following price list. You can also have a password protected price lists if you simply want to have several price lists built out and you just want to hand out the password to your users so they can log in at any time and view this price list. Okay, and then terms and conditions. This is basically just a text area where you can write out the terms and conditions for your packages. And next off, we have notifications area. Essentially, this is pretty much similar to the settings area where we have default notifications for your clients, such as thank you messages and so forth. Alright, next we have the statistics area. You can view your traffic, how many people have viewed the following price list, how many inquiries you had, and so on. So anything statistically related to this specific price list, you can view that within this area. And here we have a number of inquiries that came through, conversion rate, weekly, monthly, yearly, and so forth. Alright, and then custom CSS. This is for more advanced users who want to apply any custom CSS to your price list. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much it in terms of the settings area. And finally, we have a section that's called form setup. So click here to expand the following options, and there are several other adjustments that we can make. So first of all, you can choose the form options. So show form labels include the terms and agreements area. You can also adjust this text. You can add in a link to your terms and agreements button. The submit button text that can be changed as well. So it can be submit, send, etc. In terms of the form style, you can also make adjustments here in terms of colors. And the submit button style, there are also options that you can adjust in this section as well. So there's button shape, style, color, text color, and the confirmation message can also be adjusted in this area. Okay, so this is pretty much it for the entire set of settings that we have within the following right hand sidebar of our price lists. So thanks again for watching this video. I hope everything makes sense, and I'll see you guys around later.